The hospital at the centre of Queensland's coronavirus outbreak has been forced into lockdown overnight, with staff at a separate facility also sent home. Authorities are rushing to test people who worked in infectious diseases Ward 5D that has been linked to the outbreak at the Princess Alexandra Hospital. And Brisbane's Mater Mothers Hospital has also sent home doctors and midwives after it was discovered a recent visitor tested positive.
Health officials will today decide if they need to extend the snap lockdown. The outbreak grew by 8 cases yesterday, and the ABC understands there is now a positive case in Bundaberg and another in Toowoomba linked to a hens party in Byron Bay. Michael Rennie is outside the Princess Alexandra Hospital in Brisbane for us today. So, Michael, this hospital is back under lockdown. Authorities must be quite concerned there about the cases linked to that ward.
Morning, Mads. Yes, they are extremely concerned about what's happened here. This, in many ways, is ground zero of this outbreak, but they're also very concerned about what's happening across southeast Queensland and other parts of the state at the moment. So this is one of the major hospitals on the south side of Brisbane. It was placed into lockdown overnight, so authorities can put in place measures to ensure that we don't see any further outbreaks in the future. What they're doing is going ahead and testing every single person that has worked in that infectious ward clinic here in the hospital. And it's not the first time it's been shut down this month. On the 12th of March, this hospital was shut down when a doctor here tested positive to COVID-19 also. Meantime, just in the next suburb from here at the Mater Mothers Hospital, one of the confirmed cases from yesterday, it's been revealed that they visited the hospital recently, the Mothers Hospital, and were actually in the maternity ward and also at a cafe at that hospital as well. So that has seen those staff members that could have been directly affected by that told to go home. That includes doctors and also other people, other nurses and the like that work in the hospital as well. We're seeing a growing list of exposure sites, more added overnight. Some of those include a surf lifesaving competition at Chugan, the Woolworths at Southport Park, and also an Asian supermarket at Upper Mount Gravatt as well. So also I've just caught up with the AMA Queensland President Chris Perry just moments ago, and I asked him, does he think we are going to come out of lockdown tomorrow?
No, I don't think so. No, I think we're going to be stuck in lockdown for probably Easter. So if people aren't going anywhere, they're relatively staying at home and not socialising. It does give the contact trace a chance to find people and find they haven't been to another and spread it to another 15, 20, 30, 100 people. I think there's going to be more people. We're going to probably see a Gold Coast issue. There's talk there may have been cases in Toowoomba, Gladstone, the Mater Hospital.
So that's a sobering view there from the AMA Queensland President. So we know now, Michael, that there are 2 distinct clusters behind the latest outbreak. That's what was confirmed yesterday.
That's right, and both of them originated here at this hospital. One is the doctor who tested positive on March 12 in relation to him, so that's one cluster. The other is a nurse that also worked here at the PA hospital. We had 5 extra cases linked to that nurse who was in Byron Bay attending a hens party recently, and so there's another 2 cases they think that are linked to the doctor, but that's still to be confirmed. So not good news there, hearing from the AMA Queensland President with his thoughts on this. And I think we're just going to have to wait, Mads, until we hear from the Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk this morning about how many cases we have today. If we have more cases, that could mean that this lockdown is extended and Easter in many ways is off for people in the Greater Brisbane region.
Yeah, Michael Rennie, thanks for that from Brisbane this morning. We don't have a time yet for Anastasia Palaszczuk's press conference, but we will let you know as soon as we do. Now, Australia has fallen considerably short of reaching its target of 4 million coronavirus vaccinations by today. About 570,000 jabs have been given so far across the country. Australia needs to vaccinate 200,000 people every day to to reach the goal of all adult Australians getting their first vaccine dose by the end of October. But during the first week of Phase 1B, in which 6 million people are due to be vaccinated, only 260,000 injections were carried out for the whole week. Prime Minister Scott Morrison said in January that the target was conditional on approval and supply.